No, it's not gonna do. See
We're
this?
live.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, good people out there on this amazing Joker Day. We on the Joker. I wish, let me see. Maybe I can stream while I'm doing that. I can also stream on IG at the
Nice.
same time. Let's see. So let's get this over here. Or do I want to use my other phone? Hey, good people. How are y'all? Anybody in the room? Two people. Let's see what the comments are on. Okay, the comments are on. How y'all doing out there? I'm going to stream live on Instagram, because that's what they be doing. So, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in the know. Let me see. I don't know, boy. Okay, there we go. We are live. Or should I put it over here? I think I learned how to do stuff now, so you can't tell me nothing because I wasn't doing stuff for a minute. Hey, good people on the Joker Day. I am being Diamond, doing stuff. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know I got ADHD. Y'all know I got problems. I ain't got problems. I'm not claiming it as a problem. It is my superpower. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna be live on IG. So hey, how is it? Hey, Teresa. Oh, Teresa. That's Mia. Mia got her name up there.
Hey there.
Yes, we are here talking about the Joker today. Today is the Joker Day. We are going live. We are live on Instagram. We live on the gram, and maybe I should see. It just said I got a poor signal. Fix it. Yeah, we're talking about the Joker today. It is one of those days where I really am. I am so curious about this energy. Thinking about the Joker and thinking about what the Joker represents on people who are born today, right? People who are born today are under the Joker. So, hey, peace family over there. My internet is being crazy over there. It says I got poor connection. It's a poor connection. It's reconnecting. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I don't know. It's a poor connection on there. Infinite Gem is in the thing.
That's
So
me.
we are talking about the Joker today. Today is that magical day, and people that are born on this day. I don't think in that there's a lot about the Joker, because and if you think about in theory, the Joker is taken out of the deck. And why is it discarded? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being born on the day that's discarded? Isn't that deep?
Yeah. We need to have some more information and your perspective on that, because I know that we've been studying this for quite some time. You've been studying way longer than me, and there's not a whole lot of information out there about the Joker. And we're here to give you some more insight to that and perspective on that. And we have the master here, Diamond. She has definitely opened up my eyes to the things that deal with these cards. And the Joker has always been something that I was curious about, and it's important for us to delve deep into that. And I think this is a good time to do it on the day that represents the Joker, the 31st, going into a new year, and all the possibilities that happen with this energy that we're coming into right now.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Okay, let's see. I changed phone, so let's see if the live is gonna work over here on IG. So when we think about the 31st and how in mythology or whatever, however, it says it's stated that the Joker is the card that can be you can have access and use all 52 cards, but I don't believe that. I don't think that the Joker is, hey fam, I am live on YouTube and streaming on Instagram at the same time because I'm trying to be that person. And so we're talking about the Joker today. January 31st is the Joker. But I don't agree with that, because if you think about the Joker and today and it being that, it's like, for me, looking at it, it's that time where it is just from the premise that the Joker was taken out of the deck, that it deals with a void, because you have to put it back for you to be able to use that energy, right? So like when we play spades, I like to play spades without the jokers. I play pure spades, aces, right? Spades. But when you play with the Joker, you put the Joker back in the deck, but then the Joker is the one that cuts all of the cards. Right? So if the Joker is the one that cuts the cards, you can't cut the Joker, only the big Joker and the little Joker. So there's no card in the deck that has the ability to cut the Joker. So that's where I feel it comes, where all of the cards, we all have, what's assigned to us inside of our the clubs and all of that kind of good stuff. I think the Joker is it. So the Joker does not have to access the 8 of diamonds because it has the 8 of diamonds. You know what I mean? So that's the premise that I come from with the Joker, that no matter what happens, it is that space. It's like whatever it is that the Joker determines to be, that space encompasses all 52 of those cards. So it doesn't have a single frequency, because I look at the Joker as being before we were formed, right? So we all have a frequency now, but before the Joker, we didn't have a frequency. Right?
Potential, right.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, then with this day being what it is, it's like the bridge into what could be coming, what we could become, what we can move into. It's the in between, like we had discussed previously. So the possibilities of the potential, or this starting point, but being in between the starting point before you start. I'm seeing this as a major thing for those of us who are in this study with cardology, to really sit with this. There's a lot that's out there that's a little bit of a distraction with, getting ready for the new year. We have to do this, we have to prepare this. And sometimes the best preparation is just being still and waiting for the answers and waiting for the response or the energy to follow and come through. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, so much is always happening, and our nervous systems are always dealing with something on one level or another. And when do you really get a chance to think about it? People are working today. You know what I mean? People are working, schools are closed, but people are working and doing what they're doing. But if you have a chance to sit and really, what would you do today? People are preparing for New Year's Eve, where the party begins. So how many people are really paying attention to the Joker, right? Right. So I'm going to read something that I wrote about the Joker, right? The Joker, the unrecognized power. Most people treat the Joker like a spare card, an accident, a joke, a wild card with no real place. But that is only because they don't understand what it is. The Joker is the only card that does not belong in time. It's not born, it does not age, and it does not sit in a planetary system. It holds no gate, no role, and no assignment. It is the observer of the deck, not the participant in it. Where the other 52 cards tell the human story, the Joker stands outside the story and watches. It is the card that arrives when endings and beginnings overlap. Because, and think about that, if you're playing spades and as we get down to the last cards, that's when the Joker, that's when the Joker comes in, right? The game is pretty much done. And the person is holding that big Joker is waiting to end it, right?
They wait until the end. You never, in the game when you're playing, no one is willing to put that. That's they'll put another card out before they put that, because the Joker is a guaranteed book.
Yeah.
And if you have both of them, the last two books are yours.
Yeah. So because only the Joker can exist where the past is finished, the future is unwritten, and the self has not yet been chosen, it is shaped. This is why it has been misunderstood, and we fear what cannot be classified. The Joker does not receive proper recognition because it cannot be controlled, categorized, ranked, or ruled. The Joker is pure power without identity. And what it is, and that is what threatens the world most. So when we have the Joker, and you think about how, especially you look at the movie The Joker and how mysterious that is. That movie is about mystery and being a rebel and all that kind of stuff. So today, how do people, born on this day, because we know that, because we're cardiologists and stuff like that there's no card that is assigned to it. But how do you think people born this day feel? Do they feel different than other people? Do they feel kind of, odd, and standing apart and stuff like that? I don't even know what this says on my shirt. Oh, it says diamond. I keep seeing it in there and I forgot I put it on there. So how do you think they feel, right?
I know that I can, because there's this potential or this in between that they may be feeling. I feel like they could possibly be thinking about, I could do this. I feel like they probably are feeling invincible because they can see the possibilities. If they're on the highest vibration that they can and they're self-aware, they could potentially be looking at all of these great opportunities that are there. If they're in that high vibration. I mean, if that energy is able to connect with all of these 52, I can just imagine how great it could feel, that they have that awareness about themselves, that they have the ability to do whatever. And I think we all have that. And it starts with our card. And if they don't have a specific, it's infinite. It's the potential times 10, times 1,000, infinite.
Hey fam, I'm on YouTube on my podcast, so come over and join me. If you got any questions, anything that you want to ask me and talk about, I'm on YouTube on my YouTube channel, which is just Diamond 8, right? Real simple. So I have a reading for somebody born today, right? The one who arrives between worlds. A person born on January 31st is not born on a card day. They are born past the deck, after the King of Spades. The King of Spades is after on the 1st, and the month after is the Spades month. So they incarnate where nothing should exist. This is why they do not fit in family systems. Expectations never sit right on their shoulders, and identity feels like a costume. Belonging is impossible without freedom, and they move between roles without being defined by them. People feel them but cannot name them. They are the Joker. I would like, oh my gosh, I just would like to talk to a Joker today, right? So yeah. People born on the 31st are undefined, unassigned, a shapeshifter, a disruptor, a mirror, a catalyst, and a wild card in human form, and a portal others pass through without realizing. They are not here to fit. They are here to remind others they never had to. Because the Joker isn't assigned an identity, They spend their early life trying to earn a role. It attaches to labels for safety and chooses a persona to survive. It bends to others' expectations and becomes what people need, not who they are. It leaves environment suddenly and disappears when seen incorrectly. The first half of their life is often shaped by trying to be someone real, because the world treats anything unrefined as wrong, and their wound is, I must choose a self so I'm not abandoned. Wow, that is so. Can you imagine that? You don't have a spirit of belonging, and you know that you have to put on a persona, and the persona is going to match the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you always feel like you don't fit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking as you were talking about that, when we look at how the Joker is depicted in the deck, he's wearing a mask. So it's like they had, and they're chameleons, so they can be these different things and nothing at all, whatever they choose. So just imagine having to be in that space of wearing that mask all the time and not really having a stationary identity. I'm just,
Right.
I'm just pondering about how that would feel, because I'm looking at it from a high vibration where I could be anything, but then how do you choose?
Hmm. How do you choose? And then do you think that it's going to be that you're going to mirror the family?
Most definitely, because that's your first, when you come into this incarnation, that's your first set of lessons, and something that you can have like a viewpoint of, and the perspective of your family is all you know until you gain your own, until you start to go out into the world and the collective. That's all you know. So you're definitely going to emulate, and I think we all do, um, take on the identity, or I guess you could say expectations of what our family is saying we should or shouldn't be. You
So,
know?
do you think the Joker is the original black sheep?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like the Joker is definitely the wild card, the black sheep, the one that's not like the others. And it's a great thing when because you have this freedom. But when you're in the space with others that don't understand what that is, it can be a little, I guess you can say, lonely because of
Mm-hmm.
the misunderstanding. And interesting thing, and I don't want
So
to get too
froze.
too far off.
Uh-oh. Her see.
What happened? Is your signal okay? You just froze. Uh-oh.
We're back.
Oh, okay, great. So, okay, all right, yeah, there you go. So, as you were talking, the word chameleon came to mind, and so I plugged it in to see what chameleon solar value was, and it's a jack of spades. And
Wow.
is chameleon. So with the Joker being this nothing but has the potential to be everything and anything, think about how we talk about the jacks being the bridge between the royal and the normal, right? And how they, like you said, they shapeshift, and that's they're so similar to all the jacks, and that's an incredible thing, because you're not
Mm-hmm.
bound by anything, and you have this freedom. And you can actually, you know, in this society they call it code switching. The Joker is the ultimate code switcher.
The Joker is the code, right?
Yes, yes. Isn't that
Yes.
amazing?
The Joker
Exactly.
is the code. Yes. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So their power, they do not just adapt, they reset. A
Mm.
person is born on the 31st carries the power of radical reinvention, disappearing and returning upgraded, ending patterns without needing closure, walking away without resentment, and quantum level decision making,
Mm.
mirroring others back to themselves and collapsing time. Their presence breaks timelines. When they leave a room, nothing returns to how it was. Oh
Mm,
my gosh, can you
yes,
imagine that you think you're so disruptive, but that disruption is needed?
yes,
So
yes.
ultimately, the Joker was born into that family to break those patterns, right?
Right. Oh my gosh. That is, yeah, that's definitely because going back to the spades game, when you play with the jokers, the game is over when the joker's been played. So that game no longer exists. You're resetting for a new game.
You're resetting for a new game. So
Wow.
today we get in a reset,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Before we
Mm-hmm.
go to the King of Spades.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's so good. So, how their relationships work. They are attracted to people who want to define them, try to figure them out, and attempt to contain them. Because part of their curriculum is to realize if someone must understand you to love you, they are not for you. A healthy relationship for a joker gives space, allows reinvention, doesn't demand consistency, meets them in the present moment, and never tries to finish the sentence of who they are. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
That kind of, and how often are people willing to just love no matter what, no matter which form you take, no matter which identity you have, they love you regardless because you are your authentic, raw version of yourself and they accept it. That's what
Mm,
we are looking for is that acceptance. Wow.
And so imagine the first 13 years of their life. We are underneath all of these planets, and the Joker isn't. Isn't
Mm,
that crazy? That the
yeah.
Joker just lives.
Rules don't exist. Systems
Oh,
don't
Google
exist.
birthdays. Google who is a Joker.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so sweet.
All right.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That is like, wow. Today's celebrity birthdays.
The
Uh,
shadow is not evil, it is emptiness that becomes addiction. When aligned, they may avoid commitment to avoid being seen, detach before intimacy forms, stay undefined to avoid responsibility, and reinvent to escape consequences. Sabotage beginnings by returning to the void too soon. Because disappearing is easy, staying is spiritual work. The breakthrough moment is I can remain without being trapped. Their purpose, person born on January 31st, teach the world that selfhood is a choice, not an inheritance. They are the archetype of liberation, reinvention, soul level reset, and identity as a solving decision. They are not here to live a linear life, they are here to embody possibility. Your life does not begin when you decide who you are. It begins when you realize you never had to decide. Ah!
mm,
Now that is some good stuff, right? That is the
wow.
ultimate freedom. You can't get any more free than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we are
Wow.
talking about the Joker IG. If you were born today on the 31st, put a one in the chat. We need some jokers. Who was born today? Who has family members that were born today? Who knows jokers? Oh my gosh. I don't know anyone off the top of my head that was born on
Gabby
January.
Douglas,
Who?
Val, Gabby Douglas, the gymnast. I'm googling it. Val Kilmer.
I know
Um,
Val Kilmore.
yeah. Anthony Hopkins. He was born on the 31st.
Anthony Hopkins is the
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, let me go in there and double check that. Yep, December 31st, 1937, Capricorn, Anthony Hopkins, the one, what is that? Silence of the Lambs guy. Oh my gosh.
Wow. And he is intense.
I'm looking for some more. I see a lot of like YouTube and TikTok.
Mm.
Pop singer Donna Summer.
Donna Summers is a joker?
Let me go in there. Yep, 12/31, 1948, Capricorn. Yes, Donna Summer,
Wow.
singer.
Oh,
She
somebody said their daughter was born today. Oh,
Oh, happy
yeah.
birthday to your daughter.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. So how old is your daughter and what's your card and what kind of experiences do y'all have? Come on now, let's get in. Oh, I have one family member. Oh, hey, Mia, she's on here now. Okay. Introduce yourself, Joker. I'm glad. I tap it. Okay. Hey, Tony, you said you found me again. I'm glad you found me too. Okay, so if you're born today, you're here to experience life and to think about that, to think about how different you are, how exceptional you are, right? You're
Mhm.
exceptional because you see life. Can you imagine? So you see life from the understanding. It's like, yeah, you're talking about you describing a loaf of bread to people, and you're like, I see all of the possibilities of bread. I know how bread is made. I know everything about it. So you can think about how you look at life, how you look at people. It's like people can't hide from you. People can't show their false self to you, right? And they
Right.
know it. People know that they can't hide from the Joker. The Jokers have the ability to sense. It's for me, it's just a pure energy field. And you
Uh-huh.
have the ability, so you step into their energy field. And when you step into their energy field, they have the power to sense everything about you.
Mm.
Right?
Mm, mm, We
Wow.
have someone in here. Cassie is 22, was born today. Oh wow. So yeah. So how you feeling today? Cause wow,
Hmm.
we're curious to know what someone born on this day is feeling like. It's an interesting time. It's the in between. We're going into a new year. So how you feeling? Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for a response. But this is interesting. And then it looks like we have two in the liberated. Okay, you feel more liberated. Okay, okay, great. That's a great start. I can imagine because, you know, when we get to our birthday, we know that that's a reset for us personally. And then you have it both personally and through everyone else in the collective. And, everyone's stepping into a new year and they're doing resolutions or whatever they're doing to prepare. So, what are some of the things that you do to, contribute to your reset? Everyone has plans. What are you feeling like when you are in this energy on both sides, personally and in the collective? Wow, this year has taught you that self-expression is really wow. That's amazing and that's great. That's showing you're definitely giving us wow, you're giving us insight that yeah, this is that freedom that you have. You freedom to express yourself and you're doing it well and you're seeing it as your superpower. That's amazing. That's empowering. That's
Hmm.
empowering. Being yourself unapologetically. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Wonderful. And it's very rare that we don't, it's the only, it's very rare. It's one of those rare energies. And then when we have it and we come across it, it's like, wow, what does it feel like? And you're able to articulate that. Wow, that's cool.
So if the Joker soul, what would the Joker soul value be if you put it in there?
uh
Because how do we interact with the Joker? We are over on YouTube, fam, talking about the Joker. Come on over and ask me some questions on my new podcast. I'm doing my podcast now every day at 12, starting on the Joker Day, and we'll be chopping up the cards. We going in. We're gonna really. We have had a very exciting. I don't know how many months it's been, but it's been the class that we just finished, and we ready to talk about everything. I have put together the astrology and the cards. It's not Astrology isn't easy to teach, and coupling it with the cards is something that is a what's the name of my book? The Sacred Codes is the book, one of my books, but I got 21 books. I gotta learn how to put the books up on the thread, June. We'll do that.
Yeah, I can copy and put the link to Levin University and then Amazon if you want them to do it through there. I know you prefer through Levin University, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just put it on Levin University. But yeah, the solar value of Joker is 7 of diamonds.
Oh my gosh!
Knowing your value. Wow. Joker's solar value is 7 of diamonds, and she just talked about self-worth, her self-expression and self-worth. And when
now that is deep.
Yeah. Wow.
And 7 of diamonds is what?
It's 6 card. So
yeah, you can see. So the Joker is the fulfillment of that, right? With that 9 of hearts.
Yeah.
What did she say? My daughter. Is that you, 8 of diamonds? I can't see the picture. Is that the 8 of diamonds? I can't see the picture. My daughter has taught me that she does need space to be herself. I've always been a mama bear, but she has taught me that I can't be overbearing with her. Mama, for letting me always. I know, right? Oh my gosh, that's that. Think about the expression. Think about that. It is a knowing. I would say with the Joker, it's just a knowing. And how is it interpreted? It's like, how do I interpret that? I know, because that can be scary, being that sensitive. When the Joker enters a room, when the Joker leaves, the room is never the same, right? The Joker is the disruptor. It's coming to change or shift something. So imagine you birthing a Joker in your timeline here as a focal point for what you're going through. Is that child came to, that's a major shift, right? Right? Mm-hmm. That's a major shift to that family when the Joker is born into it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Love my mama for letting me be myself. Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
It won't let me post the link, so I had to.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I when you just do a search and type in Levin University, you'll see, because it's not allowing me to post the link.
So let's talk about the 7 of diamonds here. This is cool. The 7 of diamonds is the solar value for the Joker. So when we think about that the worth, the self-worth, that's Venus. So that is an ongoing story developing with the 7 of diamonds, right? It's about partnerships, relationships, and values. So thinking about how it starts, always how it begins. So the Joker has to have it has to be very aware. It has to be very aware of the potential of where it goes. It's like you're not somebody that's supposed to be around everybody, right? Joker isn't supposed to be around everybody, because imagine that energy field, that you step into the energy field and you're bringing that energy with you, and those people don't understand that it's like it's an ignition for them, but they
Mhm.
think it's for you to do. The Joker can't do for you, right?
Mhm.
The Joker is going to, show you that everything that you need, you already have. And when it leaves you, you're going to be different,
Mhm.
right? You're going to be different.
Yeah, it's a mirror, the people that we come in contact with, that we connect with. It is, that familiarity with them. And whether it is an exchange where it triggers you, it's something that's signaling you that something should be done, something needs to be fixed, looked at, observed, changed. And the Joker encompasses all of that.
Yep, come over to YouTube, fam. I'm over on YouTube. We're talking about the Joker today. January 31st is the Joker. And this is a time where we really get a chance to examine the energy. We like to do the energy of the day. How are you feeling today? Because the Joker is, we can liken it, like I said earlier, we look at spades when the Joker, it's it. When you throw that Joker down on the table, everybody sits up and everybody takes notice. Only
Mhm.
person that if you don't have the guarantee, that's the only problem. Because the
Yeah.
big Joker is gonna come.
Yeah.
But when the big Joker, that's it. The big Joker boards itself. And it's usually that last card that seals the fate.
Mhm.
Right? So
Mhm.
when we're playing spades, we're dealt 13 cards,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's crazy, right? Because then they take out
The
cards when
two.
they put the jokers in. Isn't there something?
Yeah,
So
so
two cards are taken out of the deck when they put the joker in the deck. So that changes. Wow.
it take out the twos. Depending upon the rules that you play. It's big joker, little joker, ace of spades, not ace of spades. Yeah, joker, joker, deuce, then ace, then king. Isn't that interesting that the two and the one is before the king? Depending upon the rules, because everyone's
Well, the
rules are
ace of spade is always first, right?
yeah.
The ace of spade comes after the jokers, then the two of spade, right?
Yeah. Two yes, the two well, yeah. Depending on, like I said, the rules are varied. Um
So the
they
two
be
of diamonds and the two of hearts are removed.
typically the
That that
two
that that throws the whole game off.
in some places that I've seen, it's the two of clubs and the two of hearts that
Yeah,
are
it's
removed.
always to me. It's always a
Yeah.
two of, I don't know. There's always two of diamonds and two of hearts
Mhm.
removed.
Yeah, everyone, yeah, depending upon how the rules are, but it's for some reason when those twos are, it does change the vibration of the game. You're not playing with a straight, with the straight energy of the 52 cards. The jokers are intense. They're major.
Wow.
And
So
that's the thing. It makes everyone nervous. It's like everybody's looking like, who got that joker? Who
who
got
got
that
that
joker?
joker, right? Who in this?
You gotta
And
have that poker face because you don't
I
want nobody
sure
to
do.
know.
You are not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Cut out, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. You just make it snap on that board.
Yeah, you're gonna know when it hits, and you're gonna look.
Yeah,
That's right. I had it. Then your partner gonna be
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"Oh my gosh!"
So depending on which
Wow.
side of the energy you on, you either love it or hate it.
You love it or hate it, right? Right. Yes,
It's
unbalanced fight
advice to
started,
start.
right?
Yeah, yeah. It's intense. It's intense because when you think about the red, because there's no red cards. You take all the red cards out, and me from the people that I've played with is one red and one black. So I don't know. It varies, but that makes sense.
So people don't meet the Joker, they pass through them and they become different.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. You never left. The Joker doesn't leave you the same, and you shouldn't be.
Mhm.
Because with every new year, with this reset, you're not supposed to be the same. You're supposed to change. Change is inevitable. Change is the only constant.
Right. So the Ace of Hearts yesterday was the breath. You know, the Ace
Mm-hmm.
of Hearts, that was the ending, but it
Mm-hmm.
was the emptying. It's like we
Mm-hmm.
went from the King of Hearts down to the Ace of Hearts, and then
Mm-hmm.
we emptied,
Mm-hmm.
right? We
Mm-hmm.
emptied and the breath, and we're renewed, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
closed
Mm-hmm.
out the year renewed. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're supposed to do with the if the
Mm-hmm.
Ace of Hearts closes out the year, right? Because the
Mm-hmm.
ace is that's the breath, that's the first, that's the initiation, that's the first thought. Aces are. So the Ace of Hearts was that emotional release.
Oh
So
my
did you have that
gosh.
emotional release yesterday with that Ace of Hearts? It's the emotional
Mm-hmm.
release, the
Mm-hmm.
letting go. It's not holding. We came from the King of Hearts down. We're not holding on to anything. We're releasing.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Something just
Mm-hmm.
came to mind when people
Okay.
transition. What do? They release their last breath.
Yes.
Deep.
So yesterday was about releasing that breath. Now
Mm-hmm.
today we stand in a void where everything is, there's no rules today. There are
Mm-hmm.
no rules. It's like you don't have no authority. You don't have anything. The Joker is the disruption of the rules. So
Mm-hmm.
today we have no rules. There's nothing that is holding us back. We're the in between. The Joker is the in between. Like I'm an ace of diamonds, you're ace of clubs. In between us is the Joker,
Mm.
right? The Joker is in between. So the Joker doesn't have to be the eight of diamonds or the ace of clubs. It's in between. It's the
Mm-hmm.
frequency,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the frequency between the card.
Mm. Wow. Deep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is
So
so.
think about and the frustration can be because there should not be any absorption. It's the frequency has the capacity to be whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to have that understanding. It's like you may feel a connection to the eight of diamonds or whatever card is there, but it's a familiar energy field because it's an energy field that is you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow, it's like the mother, the father, and the child. The child is
Mm-hmm.
that energy field between the two parents. It's
Oh,
what brings them together.
right. And that potential of that child, who that child is becoming. Wow.
Mm,
That's amazing. Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, the Joker. So how are you feeling today? I feel aware. I just have an awareness. It's like, okay, it's definitely a settling,
Mm-hmm.
in who I am,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But
Definitely. I just feel, I know, especially from the events of these last few months with class and learning the grants, the square, learning our path, uh, it's definitely given me the ability to give myself grace, and I feel so much lighter, and I feel this freedom, and I feel like I breathe easier. And that makes sense with the Ace of Hearts being yesterday, and it was like this, like, okay, now I get to restart. And this in between, because this is the time where we can set intentions but sit with what that means for us, that's powerful. And that's what makes, I feel like this time is powerful for those that are on this day, because that zero that's come, that 0 point, that in between, because we know that anything can come out of it and we get to choose. That's the great part of all of this. We get to choose, we get to be our free self, whatever that looks like for each of us.
and tomorrow we step into authority. So now that you have emptied, you step into the King of Spades, and the King of Spades is, can you hold it? Right? The King of Spades is like, okay, can you hold it? You know, the authority of it. It's like, now that you have all you know, now that you have left that year, because we exhaled yesterday, and now we're stepping in where there are no rules, and we
Mm-hmm.
get a chance to stand with the King of Spades, and it's like, are you ready for this?
This is
Right?
why, oh my gosh, exactly. And then your imagination, I mean, your wildest dreams and intentions, and, being, because the potential is there. And then once you've had it, it's like, okay, the King of Spades says, okay, I'm giving it to you. So what are you going to do with it? Hold it and be your authentic self, because you're grounded, and you're not, you can't be moved off of it because you've made the decision to be who you are. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the King of Spades, let's see. The King of Spades. So January. Uh, it's allergy time, boy. My ears are itching, and it's starting allergy time in January. You know, I think I had a couple of months of no
Mhm.
allergy time. And I experienced it and I loved it, and it's gone. You know, Georgia's the allergy capital of the world. So tomorrow we're gonna do the King of Spades. We're gonna start off tomorrow with the Queen of Spades month. We're gonna do the Spade month, and we're gonna talk about the spades for 30 days. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh. And that's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot to talk about. What'd you say? You an ace of clubs? Oh, okay. Learning your Joker has been my goal, in teaching her siblings how to deal with her is something. Is something. Was a job, right? Oh, okay. She's an ace of clubs, boy. Your ace of clubs is everywhere, everywhere. We did a whole thing on the ace of clubs and the two of hearts that gave me so much. You know, you think about ace of clubs is my Mars card, right? So that's how where my relationships are. So the ace of clubs and the two of hearts, that's semi-fixed. When we think about the ace of clubs, is the, you know, how me and June always talk about, where the ace of clubs is that thought that you have, right? So before anything happens, it's the thought. So that thought is in the head, but then that two of hearts wants to experience it. So the ace of clubs has to soften and lean into and be able to express it. But if the ace of clubs is looping and going through all that kind of stuff, relationships get thrown off because it wants to feel. And to
Mhm.
add insult to injury, the three of hearts is the moon. Oh my gosh, that blew my mind. To have
Options.
I gotta read that one. I'm
Yeah,
reading the Three of Hearts as the
that's
moon. That one right there, this has saved my life, okay? Because it's my Venus card. And I blamed it on my Venus card. Oh no, it's not. This the Ace of Clubs is my nemesis. So we're gonna go over here. This saved my life when I read this, right? The Three of Hearts being the moon to the Ace of Clubs. You know, sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't, right? So yes, Instagram, you can come over and join me over here on my YouTube channel. We will be here every day at 12 p.m. On the dot to do all things metaphysics, and yeah, I'm gonna do a lot over here. I have too much, so let me just stop, because you know I be doing too much. I know that's what it is. Okay, gotta go over here to find. Okay, there we go. I was in the wrong place, so we're gonna find that three of hearts, honey. Mm, I can never not. You know, we did a whole thing on the cosmic moon, and I have a whole. We're doing a master class on the cosmic moon and the Akashic records. because of the cosmic moon and what it represents. It has always been something that I've always, I love studying the Akashic field. I call it the Akashic field. It's that field in the universe where those things want to be known. We have so many things that are happening. And in that Akashic field, those memories and those patterns and the unconscious and all of the things that are there. So, yeah, we're doing a master class on that. That's intense. But let's find. There you go. I saw the Three of Hearts.
Going through the life path was intense enough. That card life ain't no joke.
Oh boy, so I stopped on. So okay, so we're gonna do this because I stopped on the Jack of Diamonds, Three of Heart, Cosmic Moon. Ooh, child. No, I want to do Three of Hearts for the Ace of Clubs. My ear, my gosh, allergy time, and I gotta stop pulling on it because next thing I know, I'll be having an earache. But you know how you just want to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do. So the Ace of Clubs.
Do what you
I tell you, what is it? 700 and how many pages of notes?
727. Then I still have to go through. It's real. I thought it was going to be up to 1,000, and I still feel that once we do the spades, it might be 1,500.
Oh my gosh! No, when we do the grand solar squares,
man, I don't. That's a whole nother book. That is a whole nother book.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I'm still scrolling.
Oh my goodness.
I'm only at Pluto. So if I'm at Pluto, I passed the cosmic moon. No, I was doing the moon. I don't know. I was doing the moon. Did we do the moon? Just the moon, right?
We did do the moon. I think it was I can't remember the order. We kind of got sidetracked. That was one of them sidebars, and we ended up sticking it in between something. I just don't remember where. We have covered so much.
She said it was a sidebar.
Yeah, and then I had always wondered, and I was thinking about it, and then Alberta came up like, oh.
But what blew my mind was the King of Spades and the Three of Hearts. But we will talk about that tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That blew my mind. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking powerful. The King of Spades expressing itself through that Three of Hearts.
Mm-hmm. So, talk about mind blowing. We was talking about the spiritual spread with the Jack and the 3, the Queen and the 3, and place. Oh, that right there, that blew some stuff open.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Okay.
I can't find it.
I'll tell you which page it's on.
It's not even on the page. It's in my thread in the phone.
Oh, okay.
So finding where we did the moon, the regular moon card, I don't know. Because I have everything, but I got it. But the moon is in there somewhere. Like the spaghetti sauce. But yeah, anybody got any questions before we close this out? Come on in with the questions. This is a question. What part of this? What would that be called?
Hold on. This is our Q&A session.
Okay, this is our Q&A
session. Hold on. I think somebody did have a question. I meant to come back.
She comes up with this stuff,
It says, can you please explain how many days we are supposed to give up something before our birthday? I don't understand. This is from Tanya. Can you please explain how many days we are supposed to give up something before our birthday? I don't understand.
Well, before your birthday, Neptune is going to make you give up stuff. So you got that 52-day Neptune period. You want to look at that card. Because before your birthday, you're down in Neptune. And remember, Neptune dissolves stuff away. So Neptune is dissolving the things away and making things real for you. So depending on whatever that Neptune card is, it's going to tell the story. But yeah, you're going to give up some stuff for sure.
Okay. Any other questions? Let me go back. I'm looking at some things. She said yes. Okay. Okay. Great. I'm still looking for that information. That's some great stuff to delve into. This is the portion of our podcast where we are doing Q&A. So please type your questions in the chat.
Goodness gracious, it's hurting me.
Wow, this is, yeah. Ooh, it went up to 735 pages. You must have snuck some more stuff in there.
Always, right? Always, 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 always.
And this is going to be a continuous thing. I don't think that um, it'll end, because there's always more that we discover about these cards, and they reveal themselves. And I feel like they do that, in increments, because this is a lot, and there's so many variations. There's so many things to look at. The life path alone, when you're looking at your life path alone, it is just an incredible thing as we go through those cycles. And then now we're adding on what we're having these experiences in the collective, that part of it, and it's layered.
For sure, for sure. Well, you guys don't have no questions. What does she say? You could, when you click on it, it puts it on. Can you click on it?
No, I think you have that. I don't have it.
What should we know about the Queen of Spades month? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We should know everything about the Queen of Spades month, right? We jumping in. Think about how we talk about the emptying out of the Ace of Hearts and stepping into the King of Spades month, which is Saturn, and the Queen of Spades is the theme of mastery throughout that month. So yeah, every day, being intentional. That's why this is kind of like a 30-day challenge. This not a 30-day challenge, but it'll probably end up being a 30-day challenge, right? With the Queen of Spades month. And yeah, because I have so much to say. I do. I have so much to say about this. The Ten of Clubs. What about the Ten of Clubs?
The Moon card. The Moon, I see that's on page 594.
The Moon for the Ten of Clubs.
Okay, so the Ten of Clubs. Let's scroll down. I don't think Ten of Clubs, Sun and Moon is the Queen of Hearts. That's not what we're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 590 something. We have, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to go through this and kind of, yeah, the cosmic moon. So I think it's something.
She over there breathing heavy. Jeez. I ain't going in there. I said I was going to go in there and put it in book form. Child, ooh-wee.
That is a challenge I am willing to accept, because when I was going through it, these notes, and it's like I guess that Queen of Clubs decodes this stuff, and I could literally see how to format it. It was the most interesting thing. It's like I see patterns. That Queen of Clubs is no joke. I'm an Ace of Clubs. For those that don't know, my name is Jam. Ace of Clubs, Semi-Fixed Life is, woo.
Tell us about it.
Being a semi-fixed card, and I joke with Diamond about this all the time. It's like I feel like it's like this double Dutch life where I'm looking to, jump in when I feel the time is right, and then I change my mind. And I feel like that Ace of Clubs, Two of Hearts exchange, because I, as a semi-fixed card, I only move 2 spaces. So a lot of my experiences is through other people or the other cards. But when your Sun card is the Ace of Clubs, it's kind of like, your experiences are there, but they're not as vast or quick as everyone else's who literally changed places. I only changed 2 places in our world. And so, and you know, and my Ace of Clubs compadre is on here and she agrees. It's like it's just so interesting because, you know, even though you have those 2 life paths that you're switching, you have to consider the 13 cards of the ace as well as the 2 because you switch those places. And we're only home every other year. And it's like crazy because it's such a deep and profound experience. And I really thought it was limited. And it's actually more complex than those who are just doing it every year. They're changing and they're a totally different space. So it's a bit of a challenge, and that's the best way that I can express it. And I'm going to write about it and just basically bring some insight into having those in your hands. Because if you have semi-fixed cards in your hands, you will see that back and forth duality, like the 7 of diamonds with the Joker, that solar value being a 7 of diamonds, and then the 7 of diamonds switch places with the 9 of hearts. So you're dealing with that as well, letting go of some emotional stuff, and then your self-worth when you're in the 7 of diamonds spot. So there's a lot of, I guess the best term, complexities to it. It's very layered. And the best thing that I can recommend to anybody is to start with your life path. And you begin to build when you understand your life path. And then when you begin to switch places each year, and it'll just come because you have your Mercury card, your Venus card, you know, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, your reward, and so on. And when you start layering the number, the suit, where it sits, the planetary, effects, the planetary influences, it's like phew, a whole new world. But get your life path down first. That's what I recommend. Once you get that down, it's a wrap. You got it. You got it.
And the life path starts with the sun card. And, you know, it's like when we think about the life path, to me, the life path is cyclical. That's not what it does. Because my life path, the sun is the 8 of diamonds, right? But whatever is happening during my Saturn period, where I might not agree with it, it's growing the 8 of diamonds, right? So whatever is happening to add to you, where you may not agree with what's happening, but it's what you signed up for, right? And that cosmic moon, oh boy, we're gonna talk about that. Ooh, child.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that
child.
Had me crying in tears, and the release that I got from it, and the healing that you
tell them what your cosmic moon is.
Oh, my cosmic moon is the child. My cosmic moon is the 9 of spades. And when I tell you that 9 of spades, all I can say is brace yourself for your moon. But you have to get through your Mercury, your Venus, like you have to do it in order. You are the sun. And then your Mercury, everything comes through, filters through that Mercury, and you have to go through each of them. There is no skipping, no jumping, no, I don't want to deal with that, so I'm going to go here. Nah, none of that. We ain't having that. None of that. And that healing that comes from your first 13 years.
Because it's a loop. It's a karmic loop.
Yep. We got interrupted again. You're froze, Diamond, so let me see if it reconnects. Please hold momentarily while the technical difficulties pass.
Can you imagine on the 31st The shenanigans are beginning.
Yeah, definitely. And that's okay because we can handle it. We understand that this energy is just what it is.
Yeah, because I paid my internet bill.
Yeah. So thank you for your patience and holding for the momentary technical difficulties. I'm so corporate. I
just
know.
to, just to just for you to understand, both of us are goofy.
We goofy as I don't know what. And I don't
So
care. I own it.
if you
I
like somebody that is like I'm here sitting there eating a grape, if you like somebody who is conservative, you're on the wrong channel.
We have fun over here because listen, this right here is serious business, and there has to
We
be
have fun.
now.
This is serious business. Seriously,
This
we
is
said
serious.
we have fun. This is serious business.
See, I'm just this is I am embodying the Joker energy, the mask of all these different things. We wear so many masks.
We're gonna have fun, but it's serious business.
It's serious. Yeah, because this is our spirit, this is our soul, this is our essence. Look
at this. This is who I am. I'm a tie-dye. Look at this. And this is how I go out in the world.
Oh, and here go mine. When I tell you, I had to steal this back from my Diamond made this, y'all, and it's gonna be in her Etsy shop when I get her straight because we got to go through and I have one too, and I love this. I wear this every day. It smells like me and my daughter because my daughter's always stealing this, and but yeah, there is no.
Get the nerve to say. I was like, what is that? I kept looking. I put Diamond on here. Ain't that something?
See, I have it too. This is at Diamond. But yeah, we don't care. We gonna be who we are, and we're gonna have fun. And yeah, this is a lot that we're putting out, and it's a lot to take in. But once you have it down, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be true confession time, right? What you want to confess today?
I confess that these cards whooped my ass, and I was a blubbering fool for quite a few months. And I released a lot. I really did. And that's the most amazing thing about this, because these cards gave me a lot of answers to my why. I'm a bit of a black sheep. I'm not in.
Here we go again. We're getting ready to go looping.
Yeah. So hey, we're okay. Momentary technical difficulties again. He just froze again, Diamond. But yeah, this is cool. Any other questions? I guess we're having too much fun. They decide they're going to interrupt the broadcast. Okay, you're back.
Was you back first?
I wasn't froze. Mine's kept going. Or is it freeze on your end too?
It did freeze on my end. You was gone, honey.
Oh wow. Yeah, you were froze. So I don't know what's going on. I got all my bars.
Me too. I got all my bars. I have everything.
You see my new glasses?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got eyes now.
Yeah, I can see. And actually, I wasn't sure about the frames, but yeah. Any other questions? We'll be closing out our Q&A session. Any more questions, everybody?
Yes, and join us tomorrow on the King of Spades Day. We're starting off. I have my book. I wrote a book on the spades, right? And I'm going to get that published because what I discovered, and see, this is just my philosophy, that the spades are taken out of the deck. I have a theory that we're only playing with half a deck, which would be the 24 cards. And the other cards are taken out because of how society is. We don't use spades. Spades are, they end things. And we don't use the nines. We don't use a lot of the cards I have discovered, and I want to talk about that for sure, because we need to get the essence of what what we're really working with here, because yeah, it's not cute at all. The things that we do every day. It's like, think about the thing that you go through and it's never resolved, and it just, it's like a system breakdown over time. That's where we live. That's what happens in the United States. It's a system breakdown. It's always a patch here, a patch there, and it's a patch there, but it's never ever resolved or allowed to end. And space ended, just like Pluto. How many people really are going through the process of Pluto? Because when we look at our life path, every card in your life path has to go through Pluto. That's the transformation. So your Mercury card goes through your Pluto card. They are going to be familiar with each other, because everything has to have a transformation. And that's something in life that I believe we don't do, because we hold on to things. Even though we're uncomfortable, we stay uncomfortable a long time in different things. And that evolution comes with understanding the life path. So we're definitely going to be talking about that. I have put together, dealing with astrology, and the card seems to be, to me, it's, if you're an astrologer, the cards will come a lot easier. But the cards going into astrology, because for me, the fundamentals make sense. It's like, what are you looking for? It's like people are trying to jump into reading, and that's not how it's going to work. I've been doing astrology for decades, and I learn all of the time. I learn so much new stuff. And in the last, I think 5 or 6 years, I've learned so much with astrology. So astrology and metaphysics is not easy to teach. It's not, because people want the quick. They want to, it's sexy. I want to know about relationships. No, that's to know the fundamentals. Just like we got one of my books that I wrote, the fundamentals. And I did this because this gives you an understanding of getting into it. So now going to the next level, because it starts out with astrology and it talks about the fundamentals of astrology and the fundamentals of how, each one of the sun, it breaks down the sun all the way down to to Pluto and the role of it. And then it goes into numerology, and it goes through all of the numbers, and then it goes into cardology. So this was my attempt back in the day. And then the fundamentals of the grand solar squares, and I think I did a pretty good job. But now we have evolved, right? But this is a great book to get. This is a real good book. It has a lot of things in it that tie it together. The fundamentals is so important to have the language to understand. And it's like Mercury is communication, right? So to have that, and you think about my Mercury card. So my Mercury card is a seven of something. I don't want to say the element. So how your communication style. Think about what is 7 ruled by? What is the number 7? So then we get a chance to say, okay, my Mercury is this. So my communication style is that. So that's how you tie astrology into it. That gives you more of an understanding. Because everything leads to this, all roads lead back to the same place. It's just the interpretation. If you're an ace, you're ruled by Mars, because aces are the 1. So if your Mars card is a 9, there's 9s are ruled by Mars. That's pretty good. But if your Mars card is a 5, yeah, it's going to be a hot mess, right? Because that's Mercury. So your communication style can be a little bit, abrupt. You can think about, because the 7 of clubs has the 5 of diamonds in Mercury. And we know the 7 of clubs communication style can be very interesting. Because of that 5. So, and even with the 5 of spades has the 7 is the Mercury to the 7 of diamonds. And then, it's a semi-fixed card that adds a whole whole different dynamic to it. So when we look at the astrology and the numerology piece, then we can get more in depth into the card profile, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's so, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. My brain is always thinking. So we're definitely going to be going deeper and more intense. Pluto's in Aquarius right now. Aquarius rules metaphysics. So we are going to be doing things right now that's going to be so freaking delicious. The way that we learn, it's like you go into, say, I want bananas, right? And you go into a store and there's nothing but bananas and you get a chance to choose. That's where we are. We're stepping into a portal of nothing but metaphysics with
Mhm.
Pluto, not necessarily, you know what I mean? But anyway, Pluto and Aquarius. So, but Uranus rules Aquarius. So metaphysics are changing. That old dogma on the age of Pisces and the Piscean and all that kind of stuff that, that restricted this and you have to do it that way. So we get a chance now to express ourselves inside of this energy field, and I feel it. I feel it. I feel the freedom of Uranus saying, "Yeah, go for it." Uranus is like, "It's your hopes and wishes. Go for it," literally. So we're going to talk about that too. So
Yeah.
thank you,
I,
good people. Go
yes,
ahead.
thank you. I enjoyed this. This was fun. I see that I have some options to share my screen. I was going to share your website, but I think everyone should have gotten it by now, 11university.com.
It's up
And
there. You didn't
okay.
see it? It's my banner is there. It just goes
Okay.
away. It
Oh, it
goes
goes away after
away
you
when
highlight the
that's
comments.
yeah, when that's there, it goes away. But my banner, where's my banner at? There it
Okay,
goes.
cool. There you go. And this is where you will find all of her books. She has several books that she has written. 23 of them, I think, is on the website. And yeah, you will find a lot of useful tools. I have a lot of them that I use. And this has been like my Bible. This book right here, this cardology workbook, I
And
have.
she doesn't write in it.
I do. I put stickers on it. I don't want to write it and mess it up. Thank you.
She said, I know. She told me that. I said, oh no. She
I
said
don't write.
she
And I have a separate journal, but I have sticky tabs everywhere. I guess I could and just buy another one, have one that I write and have one that I just have. But it's easy to just look at the grand solar squares and just have the ability to like look at it. And it's like, the cards, they talk to me. And once you start studying these, they'll be talking to you too. You're gonna be
no,
up at
that's
3 o'clock
right.
in the morning, 5
I
o'clock
did
in the
not want to be the card lady talking to myself. I
10 o'clock.
want people to talk to. I want people to talk to me. So
Yes.
bring your questions, saving your stickers for 2020. She said she's saving her stickers for
Yeah, because I have to.
2022.
Yeah, I have to get that journal too. So that one I will be using to do. I want to, but I'm gonna probably do a I like spiral, so I'm gonna switch it. But yeah, I love that. And when you do these, we have vision board parties, guys, and we just sit on the Zoom and just we're cutting, we're stamping, we're showing our stickers and everything, and we're setting intentions and we're plotting out the course of some
Yeah,
things
so
that we're
join
gonna
us. It's on Levin University. This is Thursdays. This is the new journal. So
Yep.
get your copy of your new journal, and it's chock full of. Oh, can't see. It's too light. But this is the new journal. It's on Levin University. It has the week. It has the monthly, and then it has the weekly. So it's breaking down. It has plenty of spaces to write and journal, because that's what I love to do. So get your copy. Right,
Yes.
and we will
Yeah.
tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Join us for our vision board. We doing this is self-care. You know what I mean? Coming together and fellowshipping on Zoom. Boy, I tell you, we have bought more stickers in the last couple of weeks.
Yep. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna be doing some more. Your stickers come in today. Yeah.
It kicked me all the way out.
Oh no,
It
not
did.
that.
I was afraid that it was gone. So we will see you guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. Join us, spread the word, talk about our new podcast. Bring your questions, anything on metaphysics. We here to talk about it, and whatever it is that you need. You really enjoyed the podcast.
Great.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're
Oh, thank
welcome.
you. We'll come back. We're looking forward. This is spade season. With the month of January, we're going to be talking about spades all the way down to the ace of spades. We're going to break down every spade down to the ace of spades. And because I have a 6 of spades in Saturn, I've had that in my 7-year spread, and this is my 6th year. And it took me from the rooter to the tutor.
Yeah, this has been an
Spades don't
incredible.
play, honey.
Yeah, this has been incredible. And if you got spades in your hand, you need to be in the building.
We all got spades in our hand, honey.
And that,
Ain't
exactly.
nobody that don't have a spade.
Exactly. So that means everybody, lottie dottie, everybody.
Everybody, lottie dottie, and everybody. And we will be talking about my new book, which is it is about sugar, and sugar is an ace of spades. So on the ace of spades day, we will be talking about what sugar really does to the body. What you say, what you say, what you say. So have a great one, family. Don't go nowhere, June, because I know you be sticky fingers over there. I'm going to end the live.
Okay.
Peace, family.